Damn. Whew. It is almost the end of our stream, but if you know by now, every time we do the end of the stream, where's my theme music? Play my theme music. My glasses. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Naiel's therapy sessions, where we talk about the things that people don't want to talk about, or not don't want to talk about, but don't get a chance to talk about. Maybe if you don't have someone to talk to, this is our safe space. So today's topic for today. What was today's topic? I believe today's topic was. What was today's topic? Sorry, my mind is just so slow. My mind is so slow from the jalapeno. I believe it was. That's what it was. It was how to protect your energy. I think that's very important to protect your energy, because a lot of people out there they just take, and sometimes they don't even give back, and it's like, damn, like, especially when you're a giver from the heart, you love giving to people. It gives you a joy, it gives you satisfaction, it gives you just a sense of happiness just to give to people. But it sucks from the people that just take it, man. Extractivism. That's hard. I was thinking about the fact that people can empathize with and understand both sides, still have boundaries and allow them respect. That's the thing, though. But like, is that really realistic? Like, how many people live like that? It's so difficult to always live life in the balance. I'm like, if you have a balance for everything, then like, yeah, that's like the ideal world. But I don't think sometimes that's not realistic. Sometimes, I don't know. Maybe it's just not my reality yet. That's why I keep saying it's unrealistic. See what I'm saying? I go back and forth. Let me see what else they said. Devil's advocate. Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called, right? Devil's advocate? Is that what it's called? It's not even devil's advocate. It's just understanding things. And rationalizing someone's bad behaviors when someone is venting is just because you can understand why that is definitely playing devil. Things are always black and white. Yeah, I don't know.
Get it right though, man.
Sorry.
I'm not the.
But yeah, anyway, let's get back to topic. Protecting energy. Yeah, I've been practicing to do that more often. I'm probably like maybe like 10%, 20% like good at it. I'm not even close to where I want to be with that. But does protecting your energy mean being more like less social? Cause I don't know. I feel if I'm more social, it's like the more you talk, the more something's gonna slip out. It's like there's only so much you can say to the point where it's like, oh shit, am I saying too much? Am I spilling the beans too much? You know what I mean? I'm not saying I can't keep a secret, but it's just almost, how can you be conservative of your energy while also being an energetic person? I feel like that's kind of that's where I kind of juggle at, is how can I be conservative of my energy but also be the energetic person that Naiel is really, that everybody knows Naiel is, or that when I walk in a room it's all like vibes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ChatGPT this, because that's honestly where I really go to if I have like a question like this. And then we're gonna look up like a video. So let me see. Chat. How can I protect my energy? I'll say /conserve while being an energetic person. I'll say put it in simple words and not too long. Because sometimes he really be chatting, like, just too much. Keep it simple like this. Drainers. Yes. And I know a few. So, it's kind of obvious to distinct them too. Spend time with people who give you good vibes, not drainers. Set a limit. Know when you've had enough and leave before you're fully drained. Protect your mood. Don't match negative energy. Keep your own tone steady. Okay, so don't over-explain. Step in when needed. Choose your spots. Or choose your people. Set a limit. And protect your mood. Okay. So just basically a good, healthy distance. Keep a healthy distance. I think I got that. Okay. Let's look up. Hopefully Psych Word has a good video. Psych. Alright. How to Protect Your Energy by the Wizard Liz. Okay. Turn off the gap. Let me start.
Do you struggle with unexplainable feelings sometimes? Do you struggle with all of a sudden having a thought in your head and you're like, wait a minute, I don't want to do this, or I'm not really thinking this? Do you struggle with sitting with people or large crowds and afterwards when you come home you feel so bad and so drained? Well, my love, unfortunately, you don't know how to protect your energy. I will explain to you in this video how you can protect your energy, what you should be aware of, and also how important it is that you're aware.
I know, what's it called? My friends, I mean, they'll have their opinions soon, whether I listen to it or not. But sometimes, for example, like my friend, he'll say something, and I'm like, oh, like it hits more because it has a little bit of truth behind it. It may not be fully true, but that 50% or that 25% does, like, okay, maybe I need to reflect. And then, like, is that a bad thing to have good friends that, you know, call you out? I don't think so, right? So I think you just have to be, you have to just be cautious. You have to be cautious and conscious. Cautious and conscious on what opinions you see valid versus invalid. Because I think you could distinguish the two between, like, an invalid opinion, like, for example, like, oh, you always smell, knowing that you take 2 showers a day and you walk out with cologne and deodorant, you're very high maintenance, right? So you would be like, well, that's an invalid opinion. But if it was someone like if it was an opinion like, oh, you don't share your food or something, and then there'd be moments where, like, man, I do say no a couple of times, but that's also, like, counterintuitive because you're not owed to share food. So I don't know. Because the only reason why I brought it up is because a friend of mine, he had an opinion that I was like, damn. I was obviously on the defense, but then I sat down with it and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I gotta change my ways. And I did. I'm actively doing that now. But I think it's just, I pick and choose. Maybe, I don't know. Depending on how you live your life. I don't know.
You have a certain way of thinking, right? Maybe it's your culture or whatever. You have to sit and you have to think, okay, is this really how I feel? Ask yourself, is this how I feel about this subject? Is this what I believe in? If it's a yes, it's a yes. But if it's a no, it's okay.
Okay, yeah. So,
yeah. You can have your own thoughts. You don't have to take other people's thinking or other people's thoughts. Now, with getting spiritual, your thoughts can also come from entities. Entities are not demons. Entities are basically spirits that, so basically humans that have died, but their soul and spirit still hasn't moved on yet. Because either they're scared to move on, because they're scared of religion, they think they will go to hell and whatever will happen, so they haven't moved on, so they're still on earth. Or they're literally, like, still seeking revenge on earth for whatever happened in their lifetime, so they don't move on. And the ones that are seeking revenge are the dangerous ones, because they like to influence people in a negative way. See, there's lots of ways that entities can latch onto you, but I will discuss that later in the video. But right now, for me, for example, when you are in a very depressive and traumatized state, like I was, when I was in my depression for 2 years, like severe depression, I noticed that what I was thinking were not my thoughts, and I even got scared because I used to really not believe in these things. I mean, I've experienced a lot of paranormal things that are unexplainable my whole life, literally, but this was like, ooh, okay, Liz, now you have to watch out. Because when you are very depressed, when you are stuck in your trauma, you're vibrating on a low level. When you're vibrating on a low level, it's easier for an entity to latch onto you. When you are vibrating high, you're working towards healing, you're working on bettering yourself, you're like finding joy again in life, you're just being positive, you're like looking at life in a brighter way. They almost cannot attach to you. It's on.
Nah, she's speaking fast. When you start, honestly, for anybody that's listening, when you start focusing on like why you're here on earth, like your purpose, and like things that actually get you up in the morning and things like that, and you actually put your energy into it. Like, for example, I put my energy into the streaming stuff. Like I look very forward to all the streams that I do, and I literally have like my whole schedule. Literally, if y'all can see it, like shit. Oh wait, no, I'll have to move my computer. I literally have my whole schedule like all right there. So like when you start moving with purpose and like actual real energy, and I wouldn't say wasting your time, but it definitely helps out. Like, you know, going to the gym, getting healthy, like it just I think in my opinion it's helpful.
In that state. Obviously, when I was going through my trauma and my depression, I was in a very, very low vibrational state. So one day I literally had like, I woke up and all of a sudden I had this thought in my head, but Liz, just jump out of the window. And I was like, huh? I was like, I know for sure I'm not thinking this.
Let's say, for example, I was out in public and I was like, what if I just punched this person? Like, just like, it's like, you know, when you see those memes, like, using your free will, like, to the fullest. I'm like, what would happen? Would I get punched back? Would I, get yelled at? Would I go to jail? Like, what would just happen if just someone were just...
And then another day I woke up and I used to have a fake account back in the day where I just would follow random accounts. And I was like just scrolling on Instagram like usual. And all of a sudden I have this thought in my head, oh, this person is so ugly. This person is so bad. I hate this person. This person is bad. Oh, and so many negative things after each other. Then again, I realized these are not my thoughts. Again, I went into the shower. I took a cold shower over myself. Just
based off of influence. That's a sort of influence. Seeing the way somebody moves. Oh, they're not caring for me like that anymore. Like, what the hell? Like, I thought they was all da-da-da-da. Just seeing how somebody moves now, and oh wait, they're more protective of their energy, and they're more cautious, and they're more... Whoa. It opens their eyes, like...
Imagine you're such like a dark person that you feel like you want to put other people down or make them feel bad about themselves. I feel bad for you. Because at night, you sleep with that heart.
Like, bro, when you see like a troll on an IG comment, and then you just click on their profile, you're like, bro, I don't even have to say nothing. You're a joke already, bro. Like, what? Like, gang, like, bro. It's enough has already been said. I don't even have to say anymore. I'm just looking at you and I just feel bad. Like, damn. Like, really, my guy? What? You come after my looks about my energy, and you look like a sack of potatoes? And not the good ones, just like the moldy expired ones. Like, what?
Another thing is salt baths and cleansing shower. So when you're showering after a long day and stuff, it's very important to shower and you visualize the water coming off you and taking off the... Let's say you visualize in your head taking off dark energy of you. So like darkness is coming off with the water. I visualize that. And that you also have to like visualize like light coming out of the waters and pouring onto you, you know? And then you can say like, this water is cleansing me. I'm being cleansed from anything that's not serving my highest good. And like that, you cleanse yourself. Another thing is salt bath. Salt is very good to cleanse your energy. So you can just lay in it and it removes negative
I
energy.
love salt baths.
Another
Salt baths
thing
are
is,
actually clean.
cleansing in the ocean. So you go into the ocean.
I don't know about that one. Salty ass ocean. Nah, I don't even like touching. Even when I'm swimming in the ocean, bruh, touching like seaweed, that gets me tripped out. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, oh, what touched me? But cold showers, that definitely feels. I think like the blood flowing. It just feels so calming for me personally.
Just walking and grounding yourself, feeling the ground underneath your feet is very good, especially if you struggle with anxiety or panic attacks. For you to feel something underneath your ground, underneath your bare feet, will ground you and make you realize, hey, we're still on earth, like we're still here. And another thing is cover a mirror that is facing your bed. When you are sleeping at night, a mirror can be a portal for whatever to come in and out. Okay, most of the time, people that don't cover their mirror when they're sleeping, they will have sleep paralysis and nightmares. I also had that, and I covered my mirror and I was facing my bed, and ever since I did that, I do not have any sleep paralysis or nightmares anymore. So really, if you're having trouble sleeping, try to cover your mirror.
I sleep with my mirror. Am I cooked? Oh my gosh. Wait. Bloody mirror. Nah. Oh my god. I remember as a kid, that used to scare the heck out of me. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna try and find a comfort somewhere here.
Thing is our soul, and things do affect our soul, even though we think like, oh, whatever, it's not real, we can't see it, whatever. No, these things are very real. Life is much more deeper than we understand, and the more you get to know about it, the more you also understand how powerful you are and that you do control a lot of things, almost like everything. I want to talk more about like spiritual things and also like my healings that I've done, soul healings, things literally that were like a miracle. But I hope this video reaches people that are like open to the subject and like understand life in a deeper level, so I can start making content like that, because I think that will be one of the biggest things what I can help people with. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I love you guys so much and I appreciate you guys so much, and everything that your heart desires. I love you guys so much. Bye bye.
W.
Here's what they keep.
W's in the chat, bruh. W's. I like that. Yeah, W's in the chat, bro. Shout out Liz. Might even write that. Shout out Liz, bro. W's. For sure. Oh, that was fun. Damn. So just protecting your energy, bro. Just gotta protect it from negative people. Negative people. Cause this world could take you down, bruh. It could take you down to a whole spiral. You gotta stay strong, you gotta stay blessed, stay beautiful, you gotta stay active, you gotta stay mindful. You gotta do all those things. Damn.